Well, welcome back to the channel with a nice fish. I've got to be honest, I wasn't expecting that. So I'm sure most people who are watching this will know that we've been for a pretty terrible drought, had low water and high temperatures. Oh, must be 5 weeks now, I think, since I've been out fishing. God, I wanted that. That's better. And yeah, finally, we've had a week of like about 20 degrees temperatures and some rain. Not too bad condition really, that fish, considering what it's been through. It hasn't affected all our rivers equally. I'm on the top section of the Creedy here, just for about an hour this morning, and this river came up about a metre on Wednesday, whereas the Yo, about 25 centimetres I think the Yo got, so it's one of the things about having different catchments in the club, I suppose, is that sometimes you can avoid the floods and other times you can find the water. But yeah, nice to see there's still fish in here. And you think of all the sewage and the slurry, and all the poisons and all the washings from the road and everything that's must have come in over the last few days. Horrible. And of course everything's been, well, it's not being diluted, is it, this year? All the poisons and everything have been concentrated for most of the last 5 or 6 weeks. So quite what it's done to the invertebrates, I don't know. Still lovely just to be back on the river. I have checked the temperature of this, it's about 16 degrees, so I'm going to say that's okay. Like I say, it's had a good flush through now. And yet, where I wanted to go and fish over on the Tor, hardly seems to have had anything at all. I mean, it has been just crazy. We've got 3 rivers that go through our village, 2 tributaries to the Yo and the Yo proper, and one of the tributaries under the bridge is just completely dried up, which I've never seen before in 20 odd years, and the other one was just a series of stagnant pools. And even the Yo was down to just a little trickle really, so we could do with a prolonged bit of rain, even if it does mean the season's washed out. I mean, quite how the salmon and sea trout anglers have got on. I think they must have had a terrible year. Well, you can see here where the flood came through. So it's dropped off quite a bit in just 2 days. It's one of the problems now, isn't it, with the land use practice, is that nowhere really seems to hold any water anymore. Used to get a flood years ago and the levels would stay up for a good week or more. So you'd actually get a high river that was clear. Now it seems just to flood and fall away really quickly. Still just that one rise and one fish so far. Maybe I should try a nymph. A duo maybe. I'm switched on to a nymph now. On the floor. Rather than going to duo, I've put an indicator on because I want to be able to adjust the depth. That worked out well, didn't it? Adjusting the depth for here. it's actually quite shallow in there, isn't it? Yeah, very quiet. I'm going to give this a go for a minute and then we turn back onto a dry fly because it's really tight for casting being so overgrown. I keep putting this nymph in the trees. I don't actually feel like I fished very well, really. A bit rusty. Nope. Oh, managed a little chap on the nymph. Lovely. There's another little chap. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. That's a minnow. I've caught some bait. Right, I'm just trying something a bit different now because it's so quiet. Put the GoPro up in the tree. I'm trying to record the sound on my phone. I've seen a fish rise just once off of that bank over there. I'll work out how to get the cast to it. Oh, there. It'd be asking too much, wouldn't it, for us to work out? I thought it might give you a different perspective of how I'm going about it. It's right on it. The only fish I've seen rise so far. Found it. Right, I'll try a little bit further up, but that's a few good covers there, really. I thought that would have taken. Oh! Well, that was the fish. Hopefully the camera's picked that up from back there. My god, that camera just exploded on it. I didn't have any chance there, did I? That's going like a loony. Oh, what a shame. Oh well. Right, let's get back to normal. Well, I have just hooked and lost another fish out of this pool on a dry fly. So there's the odd fish looking up, but not a lot going on. I didn't think there would be, really. Certainly this season, the fly life, I think, has been pretty poor. Not a lot of mayflies about. Almost no black gnats or hawthorns that I've seen. Some olives, but I think our rivers are just struggling. There's nowhere near as much biodiversity in these rivers or invertebrate life as there could or should be. There's too much crap going in them, unfortunately. And as I said before, the drought would not have helped that at all. You keep hearing all this rubbish from the government and from the water industry about how they're going to do this, that and the other, but not what I'm seeing. Right, I think I'm going to move up. Another tree there that needs to come out. It's quite a nice run down that side there, but all full of tree now, so that's that. The river seems to be getting a bit mucky. If those cows have gone in up the end, at the top there. I'm sure it was clearer than this when I arrived. Moan, moan, moan. Well, that was quite nice. Saw that fish come right up out the depths to take the fly. Lively. Oh, come on. There we go. Well, not too bad. Just the odd little fish about. Just nice to be back out fishing, really. I'm using a tiny little black shuttlecock type thing now. Not for any reason, really. I tied them up after I went to the yo that morning, and there was those little black, small dark olives, I suppose you'd call them, hatching. I haven't got to use it, so I'm going to give it a go. And it's caught a fish. And it's caught another fish. Oh. Excellent. And I've caught a bush. Oh, the dreaded cow parsley. It's out. Excellent. I'm just starting to get a bit of drizzly rain now, which I'm definitely not going to moan about. The water has coloured up. It really has. I'm thinking about trying a streamer. Given the state of the river, might work. The only problem is going to be casting it in amongst all these bloody trees. I thought I saw a fish rise here, but it could have been something falling off the branches, I suppose. You might be able to hear on the camera the wind's picking up as well with this bit of rain. Because the heat has made all the trees shed their leaves. I mean, it's only 18th of August and it's looking really autumnal everywhere. It's got that horrible end of season feeling about it. Right, see if I can wade around this bit. How deep it is. Not too bad. I look like a rise. I get round here and cast up there. Like I said, I could be just fishing for bits that are falling out of trees. I've heard a kingfisher twice today. I've not seen it yet. There's definitely one around. No, nothing happening. Oh, struth. Well, that's that then, isn't it? I thought I saw a fish rise just up here now, so... Again, I could be getting fooled by seeds. Oh, a big oak lump come down here that needs taking out. That's right over it. Can't do any better. Oh, but over to the right, that was definitely a rise. That wasn't something falling in the water. Can I get a shot at it without putting it in that bank? Ah, a bit short. It's a tricky one. Put myself behind this tree. Nope. Come on. Oh, damn and blast and... Ah. Finally got it on it. Took it lovely, didn't it? And I missed it lovely. Right, let's just give it a minute. Right, well, I've given it a minute or so to see if it will rise again, and it hasn't. So I'm going to have one more shot at it and then I'm moving on. There's another fish risen further up. Shame about this bloody tree here. No. Okay, I think we'll move on a bit. Shit! Sorry. Oh, that's twice now. I can't really strike from here, that's the problem. All you can do is pull it out of its mouth. Right, let's move on and try the next one. Probably spook this now up into that other fish. Oh, damn it. Got it. Oh, it's shaking its head a lot. Oh. Not as big as I thought. Oh, that was pretty good. Take the fly out. Nice and plump. Ah, well, I've got one of them anyway. Well, if you can find a rising fish. Oh, I'll tell that coot or moorhen on the other. I was going to say, if you can find a rising fish, they seem quite willing to take, but they're few and far between, unfortunately. No, thought I would have had a fish in there. Nope. Right, well I think I'm going to call that it. Got some other things I've got to do today. Not too bad. A few fish on the dry fly. Probably could have caught some more if I'd stuck with a nymph, I think, but yeah, it's not my bag really. And also, it's such tight casting in here now. It's harder, I think, to be accurate with a nymph, especially with an indicator on when it's flicking around all over the place. And yeah. According to the weatherman, there's a bit more serious type rain coming in Sunday night into Monday, so maybe next week we can finally get back and have an evening on the tool, even though it's going to be getting dark quicker. Might have to look at having a half a day off maybe. Right, well I'll catch you next time.